Let's continue the conversation and bring in ABC News contributor and infectious diseases specialist at South Shore Health, Dr. Simone Wildes. Doctor, good to see you. You know, the WHO has warned that more than half of all Europeans now could be infected with Omicron over the next couple of months. I mean, that's just right around the corner. And here in the U.S., as you know, the FDA commissioner has said that most people will get COVID amid the surge as well. So what's your reaction to this? Should we all just expect to get COVID even if we're vaccinated and boosted?
Kara, that's a really great question. I know it's top of mind for all of us with all the data that we've been seeing, but I think at this time, given the volume of cases, we don't know who COVID is going to affect. It's no respect of persons, no respect of age or gender, but bottom line, we have to make sure that we do everything to protect ourselves. We don't know those who are only going to get mildly ill versus those who are going to have severe illness. And so knowing that, we have to take all the precautions, because also if you get COVID, you could get long haulers, which can be really debilitating for all of us. So bottom line is take the precautions, try not to get COVID.
Well, and we also do know, too, I mean, there's a little bit of good news. We do know that Omicron doesn't hit us as hard as the Delta variant, right? I mean, it seems that sometimes it's asymptomatic or it's just minor cold-type symptoms.
Well, Carrie, you're right. Most of the cases have been really mild, but let's not forget those individuals that are unvaccinated. When they get COVID, even Omicron, which tends to be milder, they can be severely ill. Let's not forget those that are vulnerable, the immunocompromised, and children. We're seeing a significant number of cases of children getting COVID. So I think even though it's mild, I don't want people to disregard the significance of getting COVID at this time.
Right, especially if you're not vaccinated. Of course it's going to hit you harder. So what do you think as we see these cases surge? Are we headed in the direction with most people pretty much will get COVID at some point? Are we moving toward herd immunity?
Kara, I mean, I know that that's a really common question these days. In theory, it could get us closer to herd immunity, given the volume of cases. But I think we have to wait to see what the data shows and just give ourselves some more time. That will answer the question. I think right now we are getting closer, but I don't think that we can really say this is going to be the opportunity for us to get to herd immunity. It's a really complicated question.
All right. I know there's still so many complicated questions. Here's another one. The CDC is weighing whether to issue new mask guidance, recommending people forego the cloth masks and opting for KN95S or N95S masks. Do you think that the agency should just make a recommendation? And what do you recommend?
Well, you know, the CDC has to always take a look at all the data. And so I support them reviewing data with regards to measures that we're going to take to help to make us safer. Mask, of course, is one of them, and really one that we can make significant impact. The data suggests that N95, K95 are a lot safer. However, the big caveat is the cost. It's really expensive for people to afford these masks. So my preference will be, we need you to have covering. We need you, if you can get a surgical mask, if you can't afford a surgical mask, get a cloth mask. We need to have you have some covering. If you can afford something a little more expensive, then by all means. But I think the key thing is to make sure that people are wearing some kind of facial covering.
I'll tell you what, we've got the KN95 mask here at work. It's what we've all been directed to wear. Dr. Simone Wildes, appreciate your time this morning. Thanks.
All right, thanks for having me.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.